Welcome to Hawthorne.
Here we are family. We harvest, we ferment, we gel.
They gel?
We gel.
He's not just a chef, he's a storyteller. The game is trying to guess what the overarching theme of the entire meal is going to be. You won't know till the end.
Who are you?
I am Margot. Why do you care?
I have to know if you're with us or with them. This menu,
The pictures, they're of us.
this guest list,
How did he get these? It's not good.
this entire evening.
Jesus Christ. It's just theater. It's stagecraft.
We're leaving now. Has been painstakingly planned.
This is real, isn't it?
What the hell is going on?
We now offer you a 45-second head start. Okay, 45.
Welcome to the Low Key Cave. Anyway, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a review. It's okay.
You are a mess.
Yes, man. Welcome to the Low Key Cave. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. We have another movie review for y'all. And yes, this is the menu. Shout out to my co-host Nadia for coming through, joining me. You see Chef done hooked up with something special. What's on your course?
Chicken tortilla soup.
Oh, what you got on your tortilla?
It's some limes, that shit. Yeah.
Oh,
good.
so it ain't no picture of you doing nothing? All right. Okay.
No, you stupid.
I'm making sure. Ain't no telling what my tortilla have on there. But anyway, this one, man, shout out to the trailer. Trailer didn't give anything away. I went into this thinking I was gonna get like some type of Hunger Games type of thing. I thought we was gonna get them doing some type of challenges to survive or something. Nah, ain't nothing like that. And even watching the trailer and knowing something is like in the movie, knowing something going to happen, I didn't expect it to happen when it did happen. I was just sitting there like everybody else as far as the cast, the people. What the hell is going on? Wait a minute. What just happened? And shout out to the creepy ass chef. His name Slowick.
How long? You know I pulled up IMDb.
I just called nigga chef.
Yeah, Slowick. Yeah,
Slowick,
chef.
man. Played by Ralph Fiennes. No, this ain't my boy off Harry Potter. I know he done played a couple villains, but I'm more than anything know him from Red Dragon. As far as the Hannibal prequel, I think that's what it was. So yeah, him coming in basically with all this calmness, telling everybody to chill and relax, while all this chaos and mayhem going on, definitely gave more intensity to the movie. It definitely made me feel more uncomfortable, and I very much mean uncomfortable. Because I know what to expect next. I didn't know what he was going to pull off next. Besides going to the next course, was starting to feel like I was watching Saw.
Yeah, I was like, where are they going with this?
I definitely didn't see
Man,
that end.
did you laugh as much as I did? I laughed so much too. Okay, I was like,
I love the denial.
is this supposed to be funny?
No. This is it's part of the stage. It's a stage play. No, it's okay. Everything like no, something is wrong. Her boyfriend though, I was starting to think, is this nigga an android? Is he a robot or something? Like, what's wrong with this nigga? He just said no. Do you take yours? Like after my man done shot himself or whatever. Yeah. Shout out to the mess.
The mess.
I think one of my favorite courses is definitely probably the one without the bread. It was just fun.
Bruh, that was so
I immediately
mean. Hey, you knew something was up right then. Now, I first of all, I didn't expect Margot to be the person that we followed through most of this. I was just like, oh, okay, so we following Margot. And then, like, cause I didn't.
Even from the trailer, I feel like, yeah, that was gonna be our main character. How do you feel about some of the social commentary? Because this is basically about talking about high-end people, you know, people who critique, people who play all that major money to go do certain things, particularly these people. And before I even go further, my bad, as far as our plot, for anybody who haven't seen the menu, we are following this young couple, Tyler and Margaret, who are going to this exclusive restaurant on this island with other people who are pretty much wealthy to get this exclusive dining experience with this pretty much exclusive chef. One-time experience, pretty much. Certain people done pretty much been here a couple times, but this is going to be their first time as far as this couple, Tyler and Margaret. Things don't go as planned, but yeah.
The fact that when she got there, her name was not the name for the residency, that's where I was like, what the fuck? And she was just so, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Like, I was like, why she being so nice? Because I would have
Shout out
been
to my
like,
girl Elsa. Oh, I loved her. Like, what you mean? You do know who he is, right? Like, yeah, I know. Finish your food. You're welcome. Enjoy. I'll be back. Wait a minute. We need some bread. We need something outside. I appreciate what y'all doing, but no. Once again, the calmness of the staff and even the loyal chef staff. Yes, chef. No, chef. Yes, chef.
bruh, the fact that they all, that they know what's about to happen, that's just like, that's the shit that blows me. That type of like, we
Cult
going,
loyalty.
we yes, yeah. That, you know what? That's also part of the satire of it, you know.
I mean, the sacrifice and everything, I'm like, damn. Without
Yes.
seeing it coming and seeing them pretty much throw hints throughout the movie, especially with that first pretty much shocking moment with the dude shooting himself, as far as the first, well, I forgot what number course it was, but the mess.
Yeah, the mess.
I didn't get any answers as far as why they were so loyal, though. I didn't, that's my whole thing with thinking, like, is something, like, wrong with them? Are they possessed? Like, I started going to all type of thinking in ways, like, what's going on? Like, why are they so devoted and nobody even blinking? Like,
I feel like that's more of a social commentary on how people blindly follow celebrities and how they will fight. Like, you not on this person payroll, this person don't know your name, but yet you would go fight somebody for this celebrity. You know what I mean? Like, you do shit to your own detriment just because you want to be so loyal to somebody
okay, I got what you're saying.
following.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even with somebody that you don't know personally, like, people say that about, why you say happy birthday to him? He don't even know you. That's different, but I got what you're saying as far as going all out to do something for a certain celebrity. You can even have certain people that be getting stalked, people that be coming to people's houses. They don't, like, no, I ain't tell you to come here. Fans, overdriven fans. Of course, you had me thinking about my man, Chef Ramsay. Chef, yes, Chef. Besides my man and his calmness, though, that's pretty much took Chef Ramsay out the picture, because you know he be going off if you watch Hell's Kitchen, cussing everybody out. Not my guy, though. He pretty much just wants you to calm down and relax and taste it. Don't eat it, taste it.
Bruh, as much as I like food, like, this is, I feel what he was saying, because, like, I love food. That's why I'm picky about what I eat, because I'm like, I understand. Like, when you can tell the difference between, like, this was fresh, this was frozen, this was from a can, this is from, you know what I mean? Like,
The
you don't
shots in
just
this
eat
movie
anything.
and the way they was filming the food, and it didn't look like shit I never eat, but still, it was just the way they
I
was
want to
filming.
taste it.
Yes, I tasted like, yeah.
I taste it. Like you said, I want to taste it.
It was that I forgot the name of it, but the one they brought out the sea or whatever, it was supposed to be based off a plant or something. I was like,
Yeah,
should I
talking about
taste
I'm
that
eating
shit?
the oceans.
Like, damn, I wanted to
Yo.
give me a try. Let me feel like I'm at the mall. Yeah, I taste.
Yo, when they let him cook, I was just like,
I know you're not talking about
that.
cheeseburger, man.
No, I'm talking about Tyler.
Oh, okay.
When they let him cook. That bullshit ass lamb. No, because honestly, that's how it be. People watch so much fucking Food Network that they think they can do that shit. They be like, well, I can do this. I can do this. They get in the kitchen, get under that pressure. No, the fuck you can't. No.
Especially watching them TV shows. Now, one of them
I
people
used to
like
be a loyal. I used to be a loyal fan of Chopped. I don't know what year I stopped. I just stopped because like I had to stop watching Food Network like all together because it's it's not healthy for me because I see whatever they're doing on there. No, because I see what they're doing on there and then I'll be like, oh, all right, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna make this. So like literally, or like especially because I like watching the baking competitions.
Yeah, TikTok.
I just be
Network,
eating
man.
shit. Man, I've been watching Food Network since I was a child. I spent a lot of time with my grandparents.
What's the
house.
dude named Guy with the blonde hair? I always watched him.
Bobby Flay is my favorite. I want to meet him one day.
When they did the barbecue competitions all the time, I used to watch them.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Margaret and Tyler, of course, when we get that little mystery moment, well, not mystery moment, but the reveal as far as Margaret not supposed to be there with Tyler. And he was supposed to bring somebody else because they pretty much give it out, well, as far as Chef telling them everybody's supposed to die.
Yeah, and the fact that Tyler knew and was communicating with the chef and knew that he went there and whoever he brought with him was going to die too. Bruh.
So this the whole thing with Margaret not really being a part of the whole elite thing, and that's why Chef kept asking her like, "Who are you?" Because I kept like,
"No, she's not part of the menu. She's not part of the menu. It wasn't supposed to be. It's all about the menu. She was fucking up the menu." That's why they didn't have pictures of her or anything to like incriminate her or whatever when they was.
She didn't have a picture of her on the tortilla, right?
Mm-mm.
And, I don't consider this a horror movie. I definitely consider this a thriller, more so a black comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Besides my man being extra, he a little scary now. I ain't gonna front. But like I said, he kind of reminded me of my boy on Red Dragon. So that's
he is not
scary.
He is not scary. He was intimidating. Cause like even he was like, y'all didn't even try. Y'all didn't fight back. Like no. Like what the. I mean, they could have. I don't know. It's a group of strangers.
You don't feel like he had none of those moments. Have you ever seen Red Dragon? Oh, when you seen South Park, it's a skit on there where they doing this thing where this dude duct tape to a chair and he's saying, "Do you see? Watch this. Do you see?" And they pretty much making a play off South Park. But the only reason I bring that up because he had certain moments in here as far as Chef where he remind me of this guy where he talking to them and he telling them like, "Yeah, watch those. Shh, be quiet, be quiet." In the particular that scene where he got my man tied up to the angel wings and he taking them down and he telling them, "Be quiet, just listen, be quiet, listen." And it kind of reminded me of the scene in Red Dragon.
This is Jacoby in human form. Do you see?
Yes.
This is Leeds in human form. Do you see?
Yes.
This is Jacoby changing.
Oh
Do you
my God.
See? This is Leeds changing. Do you see? This is Jacoby reborn.
It's me at the Grand Canyon. Do you see? This is me at Mount Rushmore. Do you see? Do you see?
Yes, I see.
Here I am at the Alamo.
South Park is wild.
Stupid, man. But the only reason I brought it up because you already know my man always playing a villain, and this is one of the most well-known villains that I remember him from. And this is scary. This ain't no like he creepy in the Menu, but in this he terrifying. I mean, anybody terrifying is eating people alive. So anyway, speaking of eating people, Chef. When we get to the moment where I thought we was gonna get Hunger Games, this is where I seen in the trailer, and I thought this is where I thought we was getting like challenges or competition, but no, we pretty much getting a man a chance to run to get away. And what do you say for 45 seconds?
Yeah, they get a 45-second head start.
Shout out to my guy who said, "All right, bet I'm out. I'm not waiting."
That was the celebrity dude, right?
I think the dude that was with the three people that was laundering money. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
They were doing something with money.
Funny enough, the movie star, first of all, he doesn't have a name. His name just says movie star.
John Leguizamo, man, sneaking into a
Yeah.
couple movies there.
That's Bruno. That's Bruno.
And the whole thing with him was that the chef had experience going to see a movie that he was in or something. That
And
is
was
not
mad
right,
at the
man.
movie. That is so not. I was like, why you doing it?
Now that's petty.
It's like I hated the movie and I wasted my day off. So you deserve to die, bro.
He always busy. Then I finally get a deal. And I'm like, man, damn. Was it The Pest? He must have seen The Pest. But I like The
my
Pest.
God. No, it's funny because when I saw his face, I was like, he looks familiar. What do I know him from? And that's the first movie I saw him in. So yeah.
Oh, he done been in a bunch of things.
He didn't. That's why I said that's Bruno from Encanto.
I ain't seen it. What's that? John Leguizamo in it? I ain't seen.
Yeah, that's the Disney movie.
Nah, I ain't seen it.
Well, Disney, Pixar, whatever.
Well, no, I ain't watching animation in a minute.
I mean, you got kids. I don't know if you.
Well, we watch certain animation when it involves certain characters of certain complexions. Brothers
Well,
and
you
sisters.
still ain't watching.
I know, that's what I knew you was gonna I knew you was
So
gonna
you
bring
knew
it.
I was coming.
But once we do get to this scene, shout out to all my guys out here running. Speaking of this, have you watched Sick yet?
Yes.
Running.
It was it. I do have to say it's better than I thought it was, but it's
Me
still
too.
like
It's all
I still have some critiques.
Oh,
I got a lot of critiques.
some horrible moments. Anyway, Sick movie review tomorrow. Make sure y'all come through. But yes, as far as running, getting chased, this got a funny ass scene in here, and it's not even really a chase, but it's them trying to get away as far as the men. And it's got the one dude hiding in the bird coop or whatever, thinking he good, and the damn staff just open the door and say, "Here, try this," while we wait, and shut the door back. Like, we're gonna wait.
Brett, but honestly though, the way they got that island set up, man, I know that food was so good. Like that, literally, they got the chicken coop, so they getting fresh eggs and chicken, and then you got the
What's that
fish
chicken?
and
What was that they cooked with the tortilla?
I don't know.
The thigh. Shout out to them stabbing my man in the leg, making it literal to let them know, like, how he was serious. Chef was serious. But that food, that one, besides the cheeseburger, it was the one with the tortilla as far as the thigh they cooked or whatever. This shit look good. Like I said, I would have tried majority of this. Hey, I'm just gonna let you know.
That tasted.
And it's this stuff that, like I would never eat.
Yeah, honestly though, it's something about when you mindfully eat, and that's what he was like trying to get them to understand. Is like he wants you to eat the food, but he wants you to experience it and consciously eat it, and not just be like, you know what I mean?
That's why he said don't eat it.
Savor it. You gotta savor it, and then think about what flavors you're tasting and how those flavors make you feel. And
see, you out here shitting out people's art.
Exactly. Yo, food is art.
When you make it think about it, the way he was putting it though, it made me like, damn, the way I be out here gobbling up food like this. All right, I try to dab in a little bit of Sheikies now and then. Savor teriyaki
Wow.
Instead of just, man, that rice was good. I'm out. Okay, we good now. But what scene in particular, I guess, would creep you out the most? Because I ain't got no particular scary scenes, but I got a scene, I guess, that
man, his right hand woman, she was just creepy to me, period. Because she just pop up out of the right hand woman. Yeah, she just pop up out of nowhere, trying to keep the order in the peace.
the Kill Bill scene between her and Margaret. Hey, Margaret, hey, I'm a survivor. She ain't having it. Chef sent her out on the challenge. She brung it back though. Well, that's what I wanted to get into. Besides that, majority of the things you enjoyed before I started going in towards the end.
I liked how the women, when the men left, the women got together and was just chilling and kind of like, you know, talking
That
and
one woman
stuff.
was still in denial. The food critic, she was just still sitting there like, nah. I definitely don't remember everybody's names. A lot of characters in this movie.
Yeah.
I know it's the movie star, the food critic, and the food critic is with the magazine person or the whoever writing the story for her or something.
I don't, man. Like you care about them, but you kind of don't, because they really not trying to help themselves. They're just like, oh, what's going on? Oh, like
that's kind of the point he's making.
Yeah. Like you didn't even try. You didn't band together. I mean, they tried a little bit, and that's because of Margaret or Margot, whatever her name is.
But they all kind of got their own little backstories or reveals of things they done been up to as far as why he got them all there. And he's being shut down, if I'm not mistaken, right? In his restaurant.
I don't know. I that wasn't clear to me. Like what was going on for him to just throw it all away. I don't know. I think. Well, he was saying he didn't feel satisfied or fulfilled anymore. Like he was just like bored. That's what it sounded like. Basically, that's what it sounded like. I'm bored. I'm done with life. I fulfilled what I wanted to fulfill. Like I'm going out in a blaze of glory.
Because who was the dude? Because the dude that he drowned, that was like somebody that was kind of over him. And I remember him kind of going into it like that's the thing with him, like he was about to get shut down or whatever.
Oh, yeah, it was. I don't know. It was a lot of bullshit.
And I think some of them had something to do with it too.
The three dudes.
Them too, as far as the money thing, and then the food critic, because I know she had other people restaurants shut down or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I really should have gave it a second watch because I watched it too. It was a couple days ago, and I didn't watch like 2 other things since then.
And that's the thing, man. With this being what it is, I mean, it's kind of a movie you kind of try to critique a little bit, pay attention to a little bit to make sure you try to catch everything. And I was sitting here like, damn, I got to rewind something a little bit. Wait a minute, man.
I feel like I was too busy laughing because I was just like, bruh, are they serious?
I was just like them in there. I'm like, hold on, this ain't, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't doing that. Wait a minute, they is? Wait a minute. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But in particular, when we get towards the end, I do like most of the scenes with Chef and Margaret. And Margaret, that's her name. I hope I'm saying her name right as far as Margaret, played by Anna Taylor-Joy. She out here running from niggas with split personalities. Now Chef. I think she was running away from a witch and that damn werewolf too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Y'all let me know. She done been in a lot of stuff, including horror movies. But yes, the scenes between her and him and the dialogue between them two definitely enjoyed. It was some of my favorite moments.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one good saving grace of this movie is it doesn't have weak dialogue. It's not like you're not bored. You're not hell. You can try to figure out what the hell going on just as much as they are.
It could even put it. I kind of got some of those vibes from Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight because it's kind of contained with them all being in one environment, not really going nowhere else. I mean, most of the movies
they were on an island.
Not just being the island, but them just being in that dining area.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't bored, just them sitting there because it ain't too much action besides when it started to get to those tense moments. But that's when you just sitting there focused and hazel-eyed on what's going to happen next as far as with these courses that he keep delivering or whatever, because it's almost like it is almost like a game or whatever, because he's trying to see what's going to be the next challenge or what's going to be next or what's going to happen to whoever next.
Yeah, what you exposing next? What else is going? You know,
I did like my girl because she was like, "Is he gonna keep slapping his fans like that?" I mean, like, what's up?
She was annoyed from when they got on the ferry to get there. She was, and I could tell. I was just like, is she gonna be like this the whole time? Like, is she gonna be annoyed the whole time? Yeah, she is gonna be annoyed the whole. But honestly, she had the right to question what was going on because basically everybody else was just like, this is how it is. We're gonna just keep going. Like I said, all of this is a social satire. It's a social satire for society. Like, we're just gonna keep going on. Like, it's always been like this, you know.
And that's why she was able to
go along with the flow.
Too, though.
Yeah, but she also did you see him smirk or smile or whatever you want to call it? Like, he was enjoying doing what he was doing for her instead of like
she wasn't like the other people.
Yeah, I mean.
Taylor though.
Tyler.
No, my bad, Tyler. Either way,
but
I
was mad when he talked about it's done. I was like, that lamb is not fucking done.
Oh, no.
That lamb is not done, sir. And leaking lamb? What where were you going with this flavor profile, sir? Like, you could have went somewhere and you took it nowhere.
Definition of white people cooking. No disrespect, y'all. No flavor, no seasoning, no nothing. It's not done, man. You gotta let that fry a little bit more.
Cause you can.
I'll just play. But yes, this scene though, when he's whispering in his ear, this is my whole thing with. Do this nigga got some type of control over people? Because it was almost like he was making him confess at certain times. Like, he would ask him certain things, and he would just start talking or whatever. And every time Margot would ask him certain questions, he would just dodge her off or start talking like a robot or something.
But also, when he asked Margot questions, she wouldn't answer them. But it was like how he knew her name wasn't Margot or Margaret or whatever. Well, that wasn't her name, and he knew that wasn't her name. I feel like he just knew she wasn't who she said she was. That's just like that one lady was like, "Oh, so you know my husband." It's like, yeah, I know your husband. Her reaction
when she see what Tyler did to himself.
Man, for fucking what? He brought her there knowing she was gonna die and didn't tell her that.
I love her reaction too. Like, motherfucker, nigga, really? And I love her reaction when she seen that he killed himself, like nonchalant. All right, now I gotta figure out a way to get off of this goddamn island. How you feel about the choice that Chef asked her as far as we need to make sure, are you with them or are you with us? Because either way, you're gonna die.
Exactly. That's what I was like. I don't understand. That's not a choice. That's the illusion of a choice, which is also a social satire of, do you want to vote Democrat or Republican? Either way, you're fucked. You know, the illusion of a choice. It wasn't no choice. I mean,
it's the same fate. I'm going down the same path. What are we doing with this question? Like, no. Either one. But
you know, it's funny because South Park had a reference to that too.
South Park.
Yeah, they had a whole episode about voting. It was like
South Park, and it's been years.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, man, South Park got a lot of nuances to it that like people didn't get because they couldn't get past the potty humor, you know.
Blanket. Do you see? But after Margaret pretty much does her whole Kill Bill scene between Elsa and knocks her out, pretty much kills her, and pretty much brings back what did she bring back for him?
A barrel.
Yeah, a barrel.
I think What the fuck did he need it for? Oh wait, now I know. Never mind. I did the yeah.
Explain.
What they needed the barrel for?
Yeah.
Didn't it contain something for the last course of the meal?
Dessert.
Dessert.
Oh yeah. Once again,
stick
certain
around
things
for
that
dessert.
I do not see coming. I was like, okay, and I'm like, I get he's saying they gonna all die, but I feel like something gonna happen. Something is gonna like something.
No.
No. I'm
The
like,
way
wait a
them
minute.
dummies kept, the way them dummies kept sitting there, I was
They
like,
just-
do
and even-
y'all, I was like, do y'all not realize what's about to happen? Like he told y'all what's about to happen. Do y'all don't believe him?
This is after they got
They
the
just
shit
sit
on
there?
though. The marshmallows, the chocolate hats. I'm like, oh y'all know this is the real deal. Nadia, you can't tell
No,
me
they was
this
still
didn't take you to
sitting there like-
midsummer. You can't tell me you was sitting there like the nigga in the bear. I'm sitting there like, oh shit. We back in midsummer now. We just sitting there. It wasn't his fault though. He was drugged. Y'all was consciously sitting there.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess because they brought the to-go bags, they thought that they were about to get a show. I was like, do y'all not
Yeah,
realize
you
that
get a
y'all
show.
about to... Exactly.
But before that even happens, Margaret actually comes up with her own idea after she sees some of the photos at Chef's house. And I think she comes across one photo in particular where she kind of gets a sense of being happy, like really happy. In particular, him fixing a certain sandwich, a burger. Because majority of the movie and him and these courses and these meals or whatever has been him just fixing them out of pure, basically, I ain't gonna say hatred, but he kind of been fixing them without any joy. He ain't fixing them like with no heart or
joy.
nothing. He just like
Yeah.
just cook. But I guess she takes notice of this. She asks him to fix her a cheeseburger. And if you
She said
notice,
she hungry. She said that other food is nasty. She ain't taste. Look, I was
shit, after
like,
this
shit.
cheeseburger he fixed, we was all hungry. I was
Hell
sitting there,
yeah.
God damn, he putting the seasoning on there, the cheese melt. Why?
Oh, I knew that burger was. When he said this is gonna be the best fucking burger you ever ate, I was like, oh hell yeah, it is.
It's the first time we seen him even have a little smirk in the movie, and I'm like, oh, he's serious about this. And then he asked, "Do you want some crinkle fries or what's the name? I want some seasoned fries." Like, oh, he really about to go in. They showing it all in detail, slow motion, camera angles. Like, you ever seen The Matrix? We getting a cooking version of The Matrix. Like, they slowing down and everything, getting all them extra scenes in here. Nigga, I wanted a bite of that burger. I wanted a bite. I was about to say, Margaret, man, you need to scoot over a little bit, man. Let me come on in there and get a little bite of that, please. But she ends up asking for a to-go bag. And I was almost in a sense like, damn, now is this something with her? Was she controlling him now? Because he seemed like okay, get her to go bag. But was it a thing with the whole thing with her not supposed to be there?
I feel like it was her not supposed to be there, and then the fact that she gave him a bit of joy before, because he was committed. They were all committed to this suicide pact. Let's call it what it is.
Including her, even though he was supposed to be there. Well, hey, you here now?
Yeah.
You here
But
now?
she wasn't consenting to this. I mean, half of them wasn't consenting, except for Tyler weird ass. That shit. That surprised me.
This
Yes.
is the way he was
Yes,
enjoying
yeah.
it, and now
Yeah, he
going back
was
and thinking about it. Going back and thinking about it.
He was wanting to join the team. He was wanting to join the He was wanting to be like, yeah, you're a part of the team now with your design palette, and we're going to teach. He was wanting a mentorship. That's what the fuck he wanted. He was dick riding so hard.
He was, but then I had to think he started throwing bars at Margaret too, because he was like, man, your little unsatisfied ass shit. I pay for everything anyway. You sit here and you eat the shit. I'm like, damn, all right, Tyler he ain't no robot. Now he coming getting a little toxic. Tyler got toxic. Should I pay for everything? And then Margaret sitting there, oh. But yeah, man, her asking for the to-go box and him actually letting her leave, I'm like, okay, so now I'm really asking, where's this going? Because is he gonna really let her leave, or he got some type of plan set up? Nah.
I know, because I was like, how's this about to end? If she got her box and she did that, I was like, girl, right.
We get one of
Fuck
the
up
more
out of there.
simpler courses
Then
of desserts.
Then
Goddamn
them,
more.
then them dummies are sitting there.
You ain't sitting there.
They like,
It-
oh, here come our to-go boxes. We gonna go too.
Marshmallow
No.
bulletproof vest on. Like, man,
A chocolate hat. I was
Do you
like,
see?
do they not know what's about to happen? Exactly.
you see?
Oh,
Everybody in the back, as far as the chef staff, they ready. Chef comes out
they
there
was
and makes his announcement. He really ready. He the first to go in the middle. Is that brown sugar or is that gasoline? I don't know. Like,
Gunpowder or graham crackers.
and this is pretty much him
But-
saying this is one of the worst as far as things people consume or whatever. What do you call it? Sugar, gelatin, sugar put together.
Yeah, because that's all marshmallows are. It's just gelatin and sugar.
You're making
Then
us
you
fat
got
people feel bad.
chocolate, and then it's not even. First of all, American food. Period.
Making American food definitely feel like some bullshit. Like, y'all know what y'all are eating. Like,
When you go to other countries and they like have like this is an American dish, it be like hot dogs, pizza, mac and cheese. It be like all that shit mixed together though, and they be like American food, and I be like, y'all not fucking wrong though. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
I don't watch some of those
it's not-
videos on YouTube. The ones where you got the people coming from actual authenticities as far as the Mexicans or Africa or trying out like Taco Bell or Chinese food. And they be like, no, this is American made. You can tell it's American made.
It
This
is.
not even a real food. We don't really have this over here.
They
They
don't
made this
go
up.
to China. Go to China, be like, you want some kung pao chicken or some bullshit like some.
What?
It ain't gonna look like the shit that you get over here. No.
No sesame. But yes, I don't even eat s'mores. I don't like s'mores. And I damn sure don't like s'mores now. I never will like s'mores again the rest of my life, probably.
Wait.
I don't.
Why
I
the
ain't never
fuck
liked
do you
s'mores.
not? Why?
I don't know. I ain't
You don't-
never really messed with marshmallows. Never.
That's how I'm about to say. I feel like that's how I feel like you don't like marshmallows
Graham
because
crackers,
most people
yes.
that
I
don't like
mess with graham crackers.
most people that don't like s'mores don't like marshmallows, but I like marshmallows. I like
Chef, you hear
s'mores Pop Tarts.
Well, after this, I'm good. Because this pretty much a straight sacrifice. Everybody's burned alive. You see them. Chocolate melting all everybody. And my girl, Margaret, is on the boat eating a cheeseburger, watching everything. And I'm like, okay, so I'm still might be one of them people in the dummies, like in denial, like, okay, so this ain't really going on. Somebody dreaming. This is this ain't really happening. No, this really.
That's
So
it.
this how we doing this? Okay.
I told you that's how you go feel once it is. You be like, damn, that's okay.
And I already done went back to multiple scenes before I even got to this, trying to make sure I'm like, this really going down, especially once again with the mess being the first one. Like, shit. Okay. But yes, man, this is one of the standouts for me, definitely as far as, once again, thrillers. I can't call it a horror movie. I can't put in no category as far as food movies. I got to think about food movies. Do I even got certain food movies out here I watch or I like? I got to think.
I can't think of a food
I'm at a
movie
loss
that
right
I actually like. Huh? I don't
I'm
have
going
to
to give
think
away.
about
I
it.
know it's some out here, and I'm probably going to be like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. I
It's
ain't
a
think
lot
about
of
that.
cheesy. It's a lot of cheesy ass food.
Good Burger. I
That's
say
all.
Good Burger.
Good Burger.
Of course, it's not a
It's the
thriller.
comedy.
Well,
I
it kinda
guess
is.
it's an action adventure comedy.
It got some thriller moments in there. I mean, that nigga was talking about throwing people in
It's
the
an
grind.
action.
Like, was he being
adventure
serious or was he
co-
like,
it is an
really?
action adventure comedy.
He was putting
Nah, he wasn't
extra
gonna put them in the
shit
ground.
in burgers, making them extra bigger. Like, he could have been poisoning people. That was a thriller. Like,
I mean, that's American food. Look, that's a social satire within itself. You remember when everything used to be super sized and biggie sized, and then they took off,
Definitely
and
want
then
some
everybody
dead
got
salt.
fat. Bro, don't talk. You remember them damn biggie fries was like that damn big. Who the fuck needs that much fries and that much soda?
I do.
Yeah.
All the fries. My bad, Chef. My bad. It's okay. It's just a review. It's okay. All right. This ending though, definitely one of them endings that'll stick with you, make you think about it for a while. It reminds me of Smile, which we recently watched. An ending like that, kinda. What's kind of some crazy endings I could think of? There's some out here that reminds me of this though. This endings in particular. That kind of ones you don't expect, or ones that kind of just throw you off, or killing everybody. I mean, kind of got a happy ending though, as far as Margaret being able to finish. I just wanted some of the cheeseburger. But anyway,
That's how Day got caught up.
what you?
Yeah, the cheeseburger. He got the wrapping. That's how-
Speaking of, shout out to my Popeyes guy here getting them deals.
Hey.
A piece of chicken. Well, this came out last year. Should have caught it last year, but I'm glad I was able to wait and catch it this time. As far as 2023 HBO Max. Other than that, besides what we talked about, got anything else you want to add to this?
Nah. I mean, it is what it is.
It definitely got repeat value, so you can go back and catch certain things you probably didn't feel like you got to see. Catch all this little social commentary that they got in here.
Yeah.
Trying to remember. Well, I ain't got to remember these characters. Even with everybody they had, I can, by self-image, I can remember names. No, just thinking about them though. Yeah.
They didn't even call each other. Like I said, the movie star, he don't even have a name.
I just thought about that. I looked
that shit say movie star.
You're right. It's a movie star, John Leguizamo's character.
Yeah, they barely called each other by their name, so like I don't think their names are important. But you will remember who is who, because
Definitely, because as a performances alone, you'll remember everybody.
Yeah.
Well, y'all let me know if y'all had a chance to check out the menu. If you haven't, definitely check it out without watching anybody's review or watching. Well, you can watch the trailer. I don't feel like the trailer give anything away, but if you want to, just go in. Just go in without watching anything. Just go in and watch it. Then come back and watch a couple of reviews or whatever and see if everybody felt how you felt about it, or if you seen certain things coming that we didn't see coming. Outside of that, though, let me know how y'all felt about it. Nadia, appreciate you coming through. Tomorrow, Sick, the new little slasher that we done checked out on Peacock that I actually enjoyed, coming from Kevin Williamson, the person who did Scream. A lot of those moments are in this movie. We're going to talk about them. I definitely like it. Shit, the beginning of this movie is damn near Scream as far as Sick.
Yo, I got a good critique. Well, yeah, I got some critiques about the beginning, the opening sequence. And I like, yeah, I mean, it's some good and bad. It ain't nothing like, oh, I thought it was terrible.
We gotta get into it. Wait. One thing I want to ask you: have you ever seen Your Next?
No, but I know what the premise is, and I know how it ends.
It kind of had something in there that kind of reminded me of that too. But y'all come through tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Sick movie review. Other than that, I got BMF I just dropped for y'all. Y'all go check that out on the page. I got Mayors of Kingstown review for y'all Tuesday. Outside of that, I got a couple of reactions I'm gonna try to get for y'all because I got a couple of free time, so I want to give good little content out there for y'all. Uncle Ish Talk this Friday, and I want to talk about that too. When we do episode 100, everything I'm gonna change over everything as far as copyright. When we start going into season 2 is basically what I'm gonna call it after episode 100. The clips and everything, more than likely, I probably won't be doing all of that because of the copyrights. Because I want to make sure we have episodes, the content that is going to be hours, that is ain't got to worry about nobody coming in, especially when you're doing monetization and everything. So I'm gonna exit all that out. But for right now, I'm gonna keep it going until we get to episode 100.
Where we at? Like 80? 80?
Man. My bad, y'all. My mic is thing up. You hear me?
Barely.
My bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, better.
Yeah. My bad, y'all. My mic. But anyway, I was just wanting to put that out there as far as when we get to episode 100. I'm gonna change over a lot of things as far as copyright, so we can make sure these episodes are being monetized straight and everything. And that's after episode 100. So be ready. That'll probably be going into the summer more than likely. So yeah, we are on episode 84, if I'm not mistaken, this Friday.
Damn.
Yeah. Appreciate you and your devotion. You're a part of the.
I'm a bat in the cave.
All you gotta do is say no shit. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man, because I see my signal keep popping up. But anyway, once again, shout out to my co-host Nadia for coming through, joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Make sure y'all check this out if y'all haven't got a chance as far as the menu. Make sure y'all go in and check out Uncut Ish Talk, the recent episode, if y'all haven't had a chance to go check it out. And the audio version is out there in case y'all out here working out, in case you're going to work, anything you're doing. If you want to just have it playing in the background and listening to us, go ahead and do that. Spotify, iHeartMedia, Apple Music, all your streaming podcast platforms, go check it out. Other than that, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. We out.
Hey.